Listen, Queen, before you go back to that ex, there's some things you need to think about. I know, it's been a while, and I know that in your mind you're like, maybe it changed, maybe it could be different, maybe it could be brand new. No, it's not. I want you to know that the devil does his work through your past. And I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm not saying that people can't change, but what I'm saying is if that's where God wanted you to be, and if that's what was for you, it would have worked out the first time around. So, ladies, stop breaking up to make up and going back and forth. It's not going to change. I know that you'll break up for a couple of months and it really seems like that person has changed. They come around with all the flattery, they come around with the gifts, and what they're saying sounds really good. But it's an internal state that you need to be looking at. You need to be thinking, has this person's heart changed? Do they still have the same thought processes? Do they still talk to me the same? Do I see any fruit in their life that indicates that they have tried to make changes to even move closer to God? Do I hear God when they speak to me? If those things, I'm not saying people don't deserve second chances, but what I'm saying is that we have vicious cycles of repetitive relationships. We keep reviving dead things. And I know that it was really good, but I promise you that if you thought it was good with that person, you can't possibly imagine how good it's going to be with the person that God has for you. So you've got to stop recycling in a sense. You've got to stop emotionally and spiritually and mentally recycling in the same situations with the same people, because God has a way of breathing life into and sustaining the things that he really means for us to have in our life. And so if it's been a year, if it's been 6 months, however long it's been, and it's always when you get good and up on your feet, and that ex comes around and they're talking really good and it sounds real good, and oh, I think he might have changed. Oh, girl, I might have changed him. Oh, he really sees what I'm worth now. Oh my goodness, he misses me. No, it's the familiarity that this person misses. It's the convenience. It's the idea of you that they miss. So what you got to do is, this is when you got to know your worth, and you got to say, you know what, we've tried this 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and it always ends the same way. And see, the way that my spiritual account is set up, you have a deficit that I can't fill, and I'm trying to renew, and I'm trying to constantly refill my bank account. And so I can't constantly be emptying my assets into your account because we're unevenly yoked. And the way that my spirit is set up, I can't be unevenly yoked with somebody, because you're taking more from me than you're adding and putting in, and we're not going with God. I'm just giving and giving and giving. And we've got to stop allowing the devil to fool us with that tomfoolery of, oh, they've changed just because it's been a while since you've been with them. They haven't changed. They know that you're convenient. They know that you're going to be there. They know that you love them so much that you always hope. And we've got to stop hoping, because we diminish our own worth when we continue to hope in the change of somebody else. How about hoping that God will work on you and change you? How about hoping that you become a better person, that you find your worth and your value? You know, get in the word and find out what it is that God says about you. I know me, I was one to constantly recycle dead relationships until I found out what God said about me, and I was like, oh, I have worth. And we have to know that, so that we don't keep running back to the same person, letting them hurt us over and over again, thinking that that's the only place that we can ever find love or worth, thinking that that's the only place that we're ever needed or wanted. You're only needed and wanted with that person so long as you have something for them to take from, so long as you have something to offer. So before you go back to that ex, really think about why they're an ex. Think about why it didn't work out. Think about the things that you went through. The devil is really good at keeping in our forefront the good memories and the good times, but and he has a way of making us blind to the bad times and why we broke up with them and why it didn't work out and all of the reasons why we shouldn't have been with this person in the first place. But before you go back, Queen, I want you to remember, and I want you to think about why it didn't work before.